Hello there. Ready to relax and become my mind-controlled puppy? Well, that's good, because if you listen carefully and focus on my voice, we'll have you wagging your tail, playing fetch, going for walkies, and learning lots of fun new tricks in no time. Doesn't that sound fun? Of course it does. That's why you're choosing to listen to this file. It will give you a number of pet-related hypnotic triggers. One where you remain human but have the mindset of an excitable puppy, one where you'll believe and behave like you really are a dog, and another to make you feel like you're on heat. If that's alright with you, continue listening. If not, you should probably stop. Still here? Good. Get yourself comfortable in whatever ways feel most appropriate for a puppy. Maybe you'd like to put on a collar, snuggle under a nice blanket, or grab your favourite toy. Whatever sights, sounds, feelings or smells that you love the most, whatever things relax you and get you feeling nicely chilled out and comfortable. We want you happy, carefree and at ease, and ready to become the perfect hypno puppy. All ready? Good. Take a deep breath in and give a big breath out, and just allow your body to begin to settle and your muscles to become calm and loose. As you breathe, you relax. As you relax, following my words will become easier and easier. You find yourself feeling peaceful already, comfortable, calm and carefree. Good. Letting yourself grow more still with each passing moment, letting your limbs relax and grow heavy, allowing your mind to center itself on my words, my voice, and how much you enjoy the idea of following them completely, because you want to melt. So that's what's starting to happen, because you want to drift deep. So drifting deep begins to come so very easily, and it grows even easier each time that you listen, easier every time that you drop for me, because you enjoy the idea of focusing fully. So pretty soon that becomes all that matters. Focusing fully, fixing, slipping, sleeping, getting yourself as comfortable as you possibly can be, and then allowing all of your muscles to go loose and limp, allowing your body to become more weighty with each moment. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, every part of you calm and peaceful, relaxed and tranquil, every muscle group, let it flex, then relax. Your legs, flex, then relax. Your hips, flex, then relax. The same in your torso, in your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck, your face, and every one of those little muscles in your face, feeling them loosening, letting them relax. Good. The more you let yourself drift into that drowsy state, like you're already asleep, the easier it is to drop deep and follow my words. And the more you let my words guide you and lull you and enchant you, the better you find yourself feeling. The more attentive, like you're a pet, like they're the words of your master. And it feels so nice to picture yourself in that place, doesn't it? So good to think of being petted and patted by master or mister, stroked and tickled in that friendly, familiar fashion as you drift down deeper. It's as if you're already my pet. Or if you've listened before and are listening again, it's like returning to a place that you know and love. Easy to imagine yourself being scritched in that soothing way. Easy to enjoy the mindset of being my puppy, curled up at my feet, relaxing beside me, comfortable in your blanket, lazy and snoozing after a nice long walk. Maybe resting your head on my knee whilst I stroke your face or your hair or tickle your ears, and as I do, letting your eyes grow heavier and heavier, letting each blink last a little longer than the one before it. letting everything within you slow and grow still. Let those eyes close now. Good, puppy. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count down, and as I do, you're going to allow yourself to let go of all your everyday thoughts until you find yourself feeling so soothed and focused that nothing will matter beyond the sound of my voice. Relaxing down now. 10, becoming more calm and comfortable with each moment. 9, letting your waking self just drift away as you picture yourself as a sleepy, spellbound puppy more and more. 8, letting all of your waking thoughts slow and melt. Nothing but pleasant, obedient focus inside you. 7, more deep, more dreamy, more pet-like with each moment. 6, letting yourself detach more from feeling human with each breath that you take. Pleasant feelings of focus filling you, fixing you on the desire to follow my words. 4, melting so easily, deeper and deeper. 3, hearing only my voice and growing so calm. 2, feeling nothing else matters but my voice, so wonderfully relaxed. 1, docile, dreamy, and ready to be trained. 0, no worries at all now. My voice is all that's important, and everything else has just melted away, vanished away completely. Your body will continue to relax for me, more with each moment. Your mind will continue to listen. Even as your own everyday human thoughts drift further and further away, they're vanishing now in fact, they're not needed for the time being, but they'll return when they need to. But for now, it's as if you're not even connected to your body anymore, beginning to experience my words, my voice, my wishes, as though you really are my pet, Sir's pet, Mr.'s puppy, imagining more vividly with each moment, visualizing as powerfully as you possibly can as you allow yourself to be trained. Find yourself feeling very much like my pet, comfortably snoozing away in their basket, but listening for my voice. Imagining how a dog's ears might prick up when they hear their owner's voice. Even in slumber, they always enjoy knowing that their master is near. Easier by the second to sleep deep, to focus, to picture any scene that my words begin to paint for you. Imagine for me now your favourite kind of dog, the kind of dog that you feel most affinity for. Imagine that you are that dog. Maybe you've got a luxurious mane of hair. Maybe you're built strong like a wolf or a husky. Maybe you're a designer dog like a doodle, small and cute, friendly and intelligent. Maybe you're younger, scruffier, bright eyes, pink tongue. Imagine being out and about, panting and playful. Picture yourself as my puppy, bounding in a field or park, chasing a ball, sniffing around, looking for squirrels, scampering about, playing hide and seek, maybe running alongside your owner. All of those puppy things, everything in your mind's eye created to soothe, enchant and relax you. Everything you see, feel and smell, increasing the sensations of being my puppy. Imagining what it would be like if everything you experienced further compounded those puppy feelings growing inside you. Imagining how the voice of your owner would excite you, thrill you, how eager you'd be to see them, to play and be a good dog. Good. Now picture yourself returning home after a nice long walk, having a lovely cool drink from your water bowl, and then taking the final 10 sleepy steps back to your basket. 10 steps, all so sleepy, each one drifting your mind more deeply asleep. 9 sleepy steps, leading you to let go of everything. 8 steps now, deeper and deeper, feeling so wonderfully relaxed. 7, and you're letting go of your body and reality to the point where you can't even move a muscle. 6, and everything's just getting so loose, not a care or worry or thought in the world. 5, drifting deeply, so utterly enchanted. 4, every inch of you peaceful and calm. 3, every bit of you soothed and spacey, spellbound completely. 2, almost at your basket, yearning to collapse into it. 1, final step, wanting to drop deep. 0, taking that step, flumping down, and sleep. Down into your basket, letting out a deep breath and melting down into your basket so wonderfully, so soundly asleep that all you hear is my voice. Nothing else is important. No other sensations, no other sounds, nothing matters at all. Only my voice and the memories of being my puppy. Only my voice and the thought of being taken for walkies. Only my voice and how nice it feels to have me look after you. Only my voice and how wonderful it is to go chasing squirrels in the park, to have your hair ruffled, to have your sides scratched. Everything else is washed away. Your waking self, your human mind, your consciousness drifting away now. Feel them floating up out of your body effortlessly, ascending up into the air. And as they drift up, your body and your unconscious mind relax deeper. As your conscious mind grows light and dreamy, it floats higher and higher, further away into the sky, leaving your body behind, and any second it will disconnect, letting your body collapse down even deeper into the deepest of trances. Feel that waking part of yourself vanishing, drifting away as it disconnects completely. Now, and sleep. There's my good puppy. Sleep and drop down deeper and deeper. Good. Now, as you lie there, resting, dropping ever deeper with each moment, just enjoy picturing and feeling yourself being stroked, petted and played with by me or whoever happens to be your owner at this current time. Enjoying a lazy day. Enjoying how good it feels anytime you're praised for being the perfect puppy. Enjoying how good it feels to be a submissive pet. You can be scritched under the chin, or patted and ruffled on the head, and it feels so nicely familiar, so deeply disarming, like you're there with your best friend, your very best friend in the world, enjoying the warmest of moments. I can scritch my fingertips down your flanks, your sides, your hips, and it feels so good, but there's this rising pleasure and excitement down there. I can take you by the collar, I can hook my fingers and tug firmly, reminding you of how leashed you are, how good it feels to be leashed. Your breath grows weaker, maybe if you like your breath being controlled. Finding that for a few moments you feel totally at my mercy, but you're just so trusting and open that it just feels wonderful to be so powerless and played with, so teased and docile, so perfectly pliable and ready to be trained. Good puppy. I can rest my hand on your thigh and you find yourself wanting to spread those legs, loving my touch on your every area, the everyday area and the intimate. Every square inch of you just adores thrilling or relaxing at my touch because you are such a good puppy. Happy, pleasant shivers down your spine when I call you that, call you a good puppy. Can't help wagging your butt when you're awake. Can't help recalling the sensation of wagging within trance. Wonderful warm waves of pleasure in the base of your skull when you hear me praising you. Good puppy. Good pet. Now, listening carefully, because I'm going to give you some magic words and phrases that are going to powerfully affect your feelings. These words are only going to work for myself or for your trusted play partners. If you hear them randomly, nothing will happen. If they are said by someone that you trust, they're going to affect you very powerfully. Just like you're a real puppy, just like it's instinct, your response to them is going to become almost automatic. You're excited at this idea, which is why you're going to listen very closely. Good. So, from now on, anytime I or your play partners use the words puppy brain, you'll remain human and you'll be able to walk on two legs and talk, but your mindset, your behaviour and your personality will all change to that of a friendly and excitable puppy, happy to see your owner and eager to play. You'll enjoy barking and ruffing and panting and snuffling, though you can still speak like a person if you need to. Though, the only topics that will enter your mind are those that a puppy would be interested in. Walkies, din-dins, fetch, tickles, chase, play, hugs. Nothing else will make sense. Nothing else will be important, and silly human topics like politics or movies or doing the laundry just won't make sense to you. Everything will be a fun game instead. When you hear the words puppy brain, all those everyday human things melt away, making life into a fun and happy game when you hear the words puppy brain. Anytime that I or your trusted play partners use the words puppy time, you'll discover yourself becoming my puppy both physically and mentally, forgetting all about those silly human things like speech, language, walking on two legs, or even clothes. None of it makes sense. You'll bark and whine and pant and paw to make yourself understood, and that will seem perfectly natural. When you hear the words puppy time, there'll be no memory that you were ever anything but a loving and loyal and playful puppy. Bratty perhaps, but ultimately happy to be trained, leashed, collared, walked, and made to behave like a good little pet every time you hear the words puppy time. Now, if I or your trusted partners should say the word heat, then you'll get horny, like a bitch on heat, growing so very hot and feeling so very sexy, weak and needy, wanting to fuck so very badly, wanting to fuck as though you've been horny all week and you just have to do something about it, to spread your legs, to raise your ass in the air, to hump, to be filled, to hang out your tongue and grind yourself enjoyably up against anything that happens to be in the area and the right shape. Legs, furniture, other puppies or people that you happen to get on well with. When you hear the words heat, scratching that horny and insistent itch becomes all that's important. Now, if you hear the word surge, then whatever sensation you're feeling increases, doubling, tripling, growing incredibly strong. If you're excited to see someone, you'll be incredibly excited, unable to contain how excited you are when you hear the word surge. Just like a puppy needing to dash around, fetch toys, torn between the desire to be petted and the need to bring just every toy you can find. If you're horny and you hear the word surge, you'll become incredibly horny, desperately horny, eager and consumed by your need to be touched, stroked, filled, and fucked. Good. Now the word release will set you free. The word release will return your behaviour and your mind to normal. You will also release automatically if you ever need to, for reasons of safety or well-being, easily able to come to your senses if there's ever any kind of emergency or you really need to rapidly regain your senses. When you hear the word release, you'll wake, coming to your senses, returning to normal and becoming human again, recalling as much or as little as you wish of your time spent as a puppy. Maybe you'll recall the whole thing and you'll know exactly what you did, and maybe you'll find it embarrassing or fun. That's up to you and whatever you naturally feel. Maybe you just want to recall the sensations. Maybe only the fact that you have been toyed with and messed with for a while and you feel really good. Or maybe you like to forget. Maybe you'll release and remember and realise nothing at all. Standing up if you were down on all fours, dressing yourself if you'd undressed, and going on with your day with zero realisation or recall about spending any time as a puppy. Whatever you enjoy the idea of most, that's what happens. Whatever you want to remember or forget, that's exactly how your mind makes it happen. When you release, you'll wake, recalling as much or as little as you like, full of energy and feeling wonderful, back to being human. Now, all those special words and phrases firmly in place, all of those triggers implanted deep into your subconscious, puppy brain, and you're human, but your attitude and personality is that of a puppy. Puppy time, and you forget that you ever were human, fully behaving like and believing yourself a puppy down on all fours. Heat makes you horny, a happy bitch on heat, needy and craving to be fucked. Surge increases whatever sensation you're happy to be feeling, and release returns you to normal. Now, it's time to wake now that you've got all those words firmly fixed in your mind, so get yourself nice and ready to stretch and rise and feel like yourself again, because here we go. 5. Feel yourself rising out of trance and growing more connected to your human self, your everyday mind again. 4. Feel the heavy weightiness of trance melting from your mind. 3, feel energy and awareness flowing back into you more and more with every breath. 2, your memories becoming clearer or melting away, whichever's most enjoyable for you. 1, taking a nice deep breath of energy-giving oxygen, having a stretch, and 0, wide awake, feeling fantastic, feeling lively and energized, having had the best rest, feeling like you've had the most wonderful nap, and ready to enjoy whatever day or play you happen to have planned. I hope you've enjoyed this experience. Please drop me a message if you've any feedback or you'd like your triggers toying with. Bye for now. Well, hello there. If you're one of the 5% of people who listen to the end of these hypnotic inductions, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you enjoyed yourself and that you go on to have lots of fun with the triggers and behaviours that this file will have given you. If you could do me a favour and drop a like on the video and maybe leave a comment so we can spread to more people, that will go a long way towards satisfying the almighty YouTube algorithm. Feel free to check out my Patreon for more files or to commission one of your own. Thanks.